No experts, no insiders, just fans.
Transmission from Marked Up Wrestling Podcast begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin broadcast.
Welcome to episode 309 of the longest-running weekly overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast. This is Smarkdown. I have my usual co-host, co-pilot, if you will, Medine on the board. What's going on, Medine?
They're making fun of me for watching Nick's Summer League.
Yes, we were making fun of you for watching Nick's Summer League.
I'm invested
But
in
at
the
least
future
you're-
of my team.
Yeah, you're decked out like they're going for the title.
Not yet.
They are in 2046. It's going to happen.
Hey.
And the other voice you hear is our guest host joining us. Kevin came up with some lame-ass excuse of why he couldn't be here. We should just call it wifed is what it really is, even though he's not even married. But we got Irish here filling in. Irish has been here before. Apparently, according to the executive producer, Irish has been very prophetic of late and predicted some things correctly.
Hold on.
So it earned him a spot on the panel tonight.
Thank you very much. Every now and then, blind squirrel gets a piece of grass that he thinks is a nut.
Speaking of blind squirrels, Teddy and Juan both say, "Adam, set the camera up." You idiot.
Anyway, I will fix the camera. Why? I'm the only one on it. I'm the only one who should be on it.
That's what he said.
That means one of you jackasses hit it. I believe Irish did with the chair when he got up.
Possible.
Daniel Price is here. Stike is here. Juan is here. Mika Meach is here. Teddy's here. Rawsome Jew is here. And this is for
name, by the
Teddy.
way.
Oh man, I have no idea what's going on.
Anyway, let's just get right into it.
Wasn't me this time.
What you need to make a good smockdown is your 3 key ingredients.
All right, our 3 key ingredients tonight. Apparently, they don't know how to mute the friggin' computer on that side. So if anyone hears that on an endless loop, that is because Irish and Medine are not paying attention to their computers over there.
Again, I am watching the game.
Teddy says, "Who the fuck is Irish?" What do you want?
Did you not introduce Irish?
Anyway,
Did you not introduce
I
Irish?
introduced Irish. They're asking because Teddy is, of course, from Ireland, so he wants to know.
Aye, lad.
Oh, Toddy, nice to meet you. Yes, I do smoke weed from time to time, but usually only for pain.
Thanks, Juan. I appreciate it. Bang Bus is also joining us. Let's see what we've got for our topics. Number 1, Miz TV Melee. Number 2, every pay-per-view match since Mania. And number 3, predictions. Let's get it going.
Number 1.
Number 1, Miz TV Melee. I was a little disappointed. Irish, you were watching this with me. I was a little disappointed the way the start was with Daniel and Brian and Miz not being very animated and angry with each other. This is a long-building feud that I thought the gauntlet match might have set some things in motion, and it didn't. It took this huge brawl at the end there just to get it out of control and take the focus away, but Miz got hot in the middle there and turned on Daniel, and I don't think Daniel put that fuse out.
I think it's been left way too wide in the open. They really need to capitalize on this energy that they've been building for so long. I mean, that feud has been simmering for a long time.
Well, and we've talked about this before without you, but we think it's going to play out all the way to SummerSlam. Before they start building on it, it could be a feud from SummerSlam all the way to Mania potentially, if they do it right. If they do it too long, like knock AJ, who knows what we'll get. But you know, this is a long-standing feud, as Daniel Bryan's pointing out, Medine. He says Miz and Bryan have been building for 8 years, It's turned anticlimactic as fuck. I agree, but I think that they're waiting.
Be patient.
You don't want to. It's fucking Extreme Rules, Daniel
Sorry.
Price. We're not going to throw away this feud on Extreme Rules, especially when none of the fucking matches are extreme.
Here's the problem, Adam. Had they got ahead of steam and thought about this, they could have brought it to a head at Extreme Rules with an actual Extreme Rules type of match for their feud,
Absolutely.
which would make sense for the name of the pay-per-view. However, you have a pay-per-view right now that has two extreme matches that's actually called Extreme Rules.
Yeah, but they've
We'll
got to
talk about
make
that
sure.
later.
Bang Bus is talking about this. They got to make sure that Daniel Bryan doesn't resign.
I know, and that's the problem. And Daniel Bryan's holding them.
Yeah, he
with
needs
that.
to. He needs to come back. He needs to renew the contract. And maybe this is what the carrot they're dangling. Look, we're gonna make this a huge fucking big deal. Anaconda Vice joining us late. So is Kevin from Texas.
Okay, but what after that then?
No, this is my prediction.
Okay,
And
lay it
this-
on me.
I think this would really change
Irish
everything.
Damas. This is Irish Damas here.
What if Miz figures out a way, kayfabe of course, to become the GM of SmackDown over Daniel Bryan, and the roles are reversed?
I could see that if they want to make the feud go for a while, that could be something that gives it extra legs. I don't think that's a foundation.
What about Paige?
I don't think that's a
using Paige as
foundation.
proxy.
Yeah, Cashmere's joining us.
Use her as something else.
By the way, thank you, Teddy, for the fire Kevin, hire Irish hashtag.
Hey, yes.
Anaconda
Yes,
Vice.
absolutely.
Jesus, I
Hashtag
want to
that.
fire Medine. Stop screaming into the microphone.
Sorry, that just got me really excited.
Jesus.
Thanks for the support, Teddy.
Good
Eric Bra.
Good idea, Teddy.
Kevin, see what happens when you take some time off? I find someone to replace you, and if they do a better job, then you become a part-timer.
Or a no-timer.
Oh, 0 time.
Back to
No
the board.
time, no time, no time, champion.
Back to the board.
But I do feel that that the Miz Daniel Bryan thing has a lot of legs, because as I was talking to you before the show, Adam, the Miz is the best heel in WWE and has been the best heel in WWE in the last decade,
Well,
consistently.
And my comment back to you was there was a time where I thought, and I still do think that Kevin Owens is on that level. But when you add the word consistently, Kevin Owens hasn't always been at the top, or delivered the greatness that he can. Sometimes he's off. For most part, he's gold. I would say 85%, but Miz is 100% every single time. And so to your point that nobody's on his level, fucking true. I mean, there's no question. And the thing is what he's doing is without a heavyweight title. He had the IC for a while. He's been quote unquote the top of the mid card for, I don't know, maybe 8 of his 11-year career. The guy is just money. I don't understand some of the booking there for him, and I'm hoping that this Daniel Bryan story, the one time I want them to include the belt, they probably won't. A lot of times you don't need a belt for a story. They add it in there. Like Rock Cena 2, you didn't need the belt.
No, you didn't.
Brock and Goldberg, you didn't need the belt.
Agreed.
Stuff like that. This one, I don't think you need the belt. I want it. It's different.
Well, because you want it to have implications, because like he is such a definitively like you like the Miz because he's that bad. Like he's that good at being bad that he's enjoyable to watch and be a great heel. And he does an absolutely great job.
And say what you will.
99.5% of the time.
And say what you will. He puts on a good match for a guy that's a reality TV star first. He puts on a good match.
Oh, absolutely.
He works safe so that he doesn't get a lot of injuries. I think his career is, knock on wood, been injury free. He takes time off for movies, not for injuries.
Not to mention
And for family stuff, yeah.
Not to mention his opponents have not gotten injured
Yes,
either.
that's the key. As far as I know, no big injuries
Safe-
have occurred because of the Miz.
safe.
Safe. He's a safe worker. I'll agree with that. They're saying Kevin's lost in a dark match.
I saw that.
Cashmere says, I absolutely love the build between Miz and Daniel Bryan. I wouldn't say I absolutely love it. I like where it's going. And Daniel Price, of course, we remember that Miz stole the yes chant. He stole the yes kicks. He's going to steal Daniel Bryan's best friend. And then the feud culminates. Bryan is going to kick his ass. I think it's one of those things where Daniel gets so much retribution, but if the title's involved, and that's why I want it there, he doesn't get that belt. He doesn't. There was a comment way back here that I got to go back to because it just made me laugh. Christopher Steichleather says, I will say I like this melee better than the Roman Bobby Trashley brawl last night. I don't know if either one of you saw it.
No.
If you didn't, there were okay. Not only was it bad, I'll just spare you the details.
Please. Don't even talk about it.
Wait, no, you got to hear this, Medine.
Why?
I've seen highlights.
Because this is not about the thing. Not only was it bad, they did 5 recaps of it later on in the night. So we watched this shit 6 times in 3 fucking hours. Doesn't matter the details. They made us fucking watch the same thing. I don't care if this was the best segment ever. If you make me watch it 6 fucking times live and 5 recaps, I'm over it. Like it's like that song you like and then you just keep it on repeat when you were little, and so you now hate that fucking song.
I didn't do that.
Kane did that with NSYNC, I think, with all the fucking references tonight.
Yes, he definitely did. And I got to tell you, I'm not surprised, him being a Tennessee guy, that he's bringing out some old school GT there.
Yeah, we'll talk about the other competitors and predictions. Predictions is going to run a little long, but let's just move on.
I like this guy.
Number 2, every pay-per-view match since Mania now is it's just a SmackDown Live booking with no hype. Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, one-on-one part, I think 7. I could be wrong. And it doesn't even fucking go to conclusion. And then they make the match that they should have just made to begin with. But, as Medine put it, they had to have a Teddy Long moment and come out and go, nope, this is this is going to happen.
Gonna have a tag match.
Right?
Teddy Page.
Oh, by the way, Medine absolutely called that verbatim. He said, Paige is going to come out and do it old school Teddy Long, and she did it.
That's what happens. Latino Dumbest surfaces.
I mean, I called the tag match, but I didn't call the whole Teddy Long thing. No way there.
From time to time.
Medine crushed that. Nice job, bud.
And why not just book that right off the bat? Can I ask that question? Why not just book that right off the bat? Because we did not need to see AJ and Knock again.
We had to see Paige.
No, if anything, you should have done.
Medine's right.
Okay, then do Rusev and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, okay.
Then use the other tandem, and still set up the exact same
That would
way.
have been a better match.
It would have been,
but not
and
as
it
interesting.
wouldn't have been something we've seen that went from fantasy at WrestleMania
to redundancy,
to Greatest Royal Rumble
redundancy.
And oh, by the way, that was what pissed me off tonight. The announcers said, "Here's a WrestleMania rematch." They could have also said, "Here's a Backlash rematch."
Yep.
Here's a Greatest Royal Rumble rematch.
Yep.
Here is a Money in the Bank rematch.
Yep.
Here is that one episode of SmackDown Live where there was a stipulation attached.
Here's an NJPW from like 2012 dream match.
There you go. Let it all happen. I mean, fuck. I respect the hell out of Knox's career, but the booking has made me give absolutely no fucks about him in WWE capacity. That's from Daniel Price, and
sucks.
Medine's nodding with it. Knock versus Styles 6 times in 7 months. Talk about overkill. Went from a dream to a nightmare, and I don't mean that just to have the wordplay that it means. I truly mean this went from a dream to a nightmare.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that
they ran into the ground.
Yeah.
They're right now, Knock and AJ, there's nothing fresh to be done there now.
But what I did like, and you pointed this out, Irish, I liked that the challenger, Rusev, pinned the lower champion of Jeff Hardy in the U.S. title.
Yep.
It doesn't really hurt Jeff
Doesn't
because
hurt him
this
at all.
guy is your contender. It makes him look strong going into AJ, and you don't bury Knox's contendership.
And it's a smart move.
It's the safest of all the options that you have going into the pay-per-view.
Yeah, because you don't have AJ look dominant going in. You don't have Knock look weak against AJ again, which could have easily happened.
And
you don't
Rusev
have
gets the clean pin.
Exactly. Rusev gets a clean pin against somebody that's not going to hurt. So all this does is push Rusev standing up, and Rusev's going to win. It's time.
Wait. We're going to get to that in predictions. Do you have anything else to say on this topic, Medine, before we move to predictions?
Knicks lost.
Yeah, fuck the Knicks.
It's the Number 3 league.
Number 3, Rody Rob was on the board just to yell at me. It's prediction time, boys, so that's why I kind of blew through that, because we're going to go line by line on the 5 matches that are for SmackDown. Of course, only 4 of them are actually making the card, but the most interesting and possibly Irish and I are hoping twisted one is on the pre-show. It's a table match that was announced tonight between Sanity and New Day.
That could be really amazing.
Now, they didn't give any details. Now, I'm hoping it's 3-on-3, but I'm also hoping that it's somehow a tag team table elimination match.
If it's a tag team table elimination match, they could do so much with it, and it would be a really exciting match. I mean, like, think about the possibilities. And as I was telling you before the show, if they really want to give Big E a push, this is the way to do it, and not have them separate from New Day at the same time. They could have Sanity eliminate E Woods and Kofi, and have just Big E by himself, and bring it down so it's just Big E and Dan.
Yeah, but a loss for New Day can help them kind of go in the opposite direction of the way Medine wants, which is them being a faction more than a tag team, which, not doing the Freebird rule all the time, just kind of coming out and supporting each other. I've got to go Sanity.
I agree with the Bang Bus on this, by the way.
We'll get to them. I like Sanity because I think Nikki Cross is the X factor that comes out and pushes them over New Day.
Please.
Somebody said that she debuted at a SmackDown Live house show last week. So, Medine, do you have your pick here?
For the
You
pay-per-view,
did pick
we're
New Day, right?
No,
Oh,
for the
no,
pay-per-view, I'm going with Sanity.
Okay.
No, I believe for the pay-per-view, I picked Sanity as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you already wrote it down.
Because I think it's going to be. I think if they're going to do it right, they should have it be 3-on-1. Or if they're going to do the elimination thing, which would be amazing, they should do 3-on-1 Big E and have Big E look strong, and then have Killian pull something out of his hat and knock him out in the last second.
Sanity wins. Daniel Price says one of New Day is flipping soon. Probably Big E. Big E heel. I think it's better than him face. So I agree with that, Daniel Price. Sanity wins for Kashmir. Sanity wins for Stike. Book the flip, Teddy says. Have Big E and Killian look strong, Bang Bus says. I think the exchanges between Killian and Big E are going to be very similar to the greatness that Lars and Killian brought to us on NXT. I'm really looking forward to those kind of exchanges in the match. Even though it's a pre-show, I'm actually hyped for a pre-show match here. So they did a good job on that. I want Sanity to take over, slit throats, body dudes, demolish motherfuckers. That's from Vice. Big E can beat the shit out of Kofi and Woods, say their liabilities, instant monster heel heat. That's from Daniel Price. And, of course, JD's on the board to talk dirty about Paige. So we're going to move on to the next match. I didn't really talk about this in topics for a reason, but here's Carmella and Asuka. This pay-per-view should be called Rules, not Extreme Rules. We've made that joke and pun because there's no stipulations, but they added one to this match. They put fucking James Ellsworth in a shark cage above the ring. Why? Because they bought a shark cage last year and only used it twice?
Well, they had to have someone that's Enzo Amore's size to put it in there. They're not going to bring him
Well,
back.
and they did Chris Jericho was the other one, but
That's right, I
why?
forgot about Jericho, yeah.
Why the shark cage gimmick? Am I missing something? Does somebody else do the shark cage gimmick and make this work and it'd be awesome?
I don't think it works.
There's no other promotion out there that I'm forgetting.
If the only way you want to know how you get somebody.
No, he's asking if it's happened before at some other promotion.
Oh,
No, I'm saying
to
has
get
it
it
been
over?
successful? Has it been a good
Probably.
I watch Elimination Chamber and I'm like, that's a good fucking match. Even it doesn't matter the 6 participants. I'm like, I'll watch an Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. It's a cool
I
gimmick.
hear shark cage and I'm like, oh look, they put the manager above the ring.
No, look. If they really wanted to do a shark cage, right, they should do it where they drop him into a vat of water, and you have to rescue him by beating the opponent. That would be interesting.
Just let him drown.
Yeah.
Inverted Owen Hart there. Daniel Price.
Ooh, too soon.
Ellsworth not fit to lick up the piss at the bottom of the shark cage that ran down J.J. Dillon's leg. Wow. That's a loaded statement.
You should buzz yourself for that Owen comment too.
Okay. I'll get right on that.
Yeah, fuck you.
TM6-1, the Mighty versus AOP. Shark Cage had a good Shark Cage match. What'd they do there? Would they put Paul Ellering? I don't remember that. J.J. Dillon was the best person who did a Shark Cage, so that's what Stike and Daniel Price are talking about. Anyway, who's your victor here? I'm going Carmella. I think that James Ellsworth somehow helps her, and why the fuck not? Yeah, she made Ellsworth tap, but she hasn't won, really, anything worth a shit since Mania. She won the Rumble and didn't win the title, just like Knock. No push. That's a rub, and then it rubbed out. That's what that is.
Nice turn of phrase there. I disagree. I think, all right, well, I'm hoping that WWE does a smart thing here and capitalizes on what little is left from Asuka's push and tries to reignite the flame now.
We'll start there. What is left from Asuka's push?
She's still Asuka, and she's still got amazing charisma, and she's still considered
The non-NXT watcher, you think that they know that she's still Asuka? She's just a number to them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't watch it. I didn't watch NXT, and I'm aware of Asuka because of her WWE presence and how well they were building her up until WrestleMania, which they botched. They should have had her win it. That was stupid.
Okay, so you're saying she wins it. She finally gets the belt.
I think it's time. And
no more bridesmaid.
I agree. Plus, I think I mentioned this at the post WrestleMania show that it looks really bad on WWE where they have both their Asian contenders lose on the same night. Maybe do a little bit of PR fixing on that. Have an Asian.
Hey, they both won on the Rumble, so
yeah. It's
who knows?
yeah.
Who's your pick there, Medine?
By crook, I mean, it should be Asuka.
It's by crook if Carmella wins. There's no way it's clean.
I think it's, you know what? I'm going to go with Asuka.
I don't think Carmella will ever have a clean win over someone
I
as
feel
good
like
as Asuka.
Asuka should be the champion going into SummerSlam.
I feel like they're gonna. It's
Milk
gonna.
this?
Yeah. Because here's the thing. You guys pointed out tonight.
Asuka by
Out of all the
DQ.
lumberjills,
Asuka
who
by
wasn't
DQ.
out there? Who wasn't out
Charlotte.
there?
Charlotte was not there.
Charlotte was not there.
Charlotte was the only female that was not out there that I'm aware of.
Yeah, she's got some time off, and that's the other thing. Actually, you're right, Manine. I'm changing my pick to Asuka because she's not going to get the belt. She's going to win,
She's going to win.
but she's not going to get the belt. I like Kevin from Texas's idea. He says have the shark cage just fall on Carmella.
That would be brilliant.
That's a great way to fix all of this.
Are we sure Kevin's actually from Texas? It's not Boston, Texas coming in?
No, it's not. Don't even associate him that way.
Just saying.
Austin,
Carm-
Massachusetts.
He's sneaky.
Carmella because shenanigans. Knox going over Hardy, so Vince has some weird hate to have them both go over. Asuka by DQ, Cash agreeing with us. Asuka wins because Carmella's the female version of Jinder Mahal. Yes, but I don't think she takes the title, Stike.
I disagree.
Anaconda
with
Vice is remembering his single days.
I disagree with the Jinder Mahal comment because Asuka's way better.
Teddy's asking things that I've never even thought of wanting to do. I don't mind who wins. I'm done with Ellsworth again, though. Bang Bus says. Let's see. Ellsworth looking like a lesbian meerkat. That's from JD.
Accurate.
And Houston Medine, Kevin says, from Texas.
Houston.
They're going to Jedi mind trick Charlotte off SmackDown for a while and bring her onto Raw in time to start slow burning Rousey. Fuck no, Daniel Price. I hope you're wrong there.
Hey,
And-
Kevin from Texas, I just got 2 words for you. Boomer sooner.
I've actually been to Houston.
Boomer sooner. All right.
Oklahoma all day long.
Nice city.
Next match.
I had fun.
Nakamura Hardy. I think they give Knock the belt.
I think it's time.
They got to give him something. You can't have him lose again. He got bit by a fucking dog to fuck this program up. Let's not forget that.
It's accurate.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Check the tape. It's definitely accurate. This is his first match back, and it's the go-home show. He got to look okay in a tag match. Give him the fucking belt. Just give him some gold.
He deserves it. It's time. And
It's like the Hurley boy. Just let him have some gold. He's there on the main roster. Just give him some gold.
well, I mean, so business-wise, you got to think about who this benefits most. And in reality, Jeff Hardy's a known quantity, been a known quantity for a very long time, especially in the WWE. Him losing the belt, he doesn't lose much.
Well, but here's what he gains. Because the dog bite fucked this rivalry up. Here's what he gains. He gains a rival all the way to SummerSlam.
Accurate. Yes, sir.
And that's where the rematch happens. Maybe it's a blow-off. Maybe it's not. But now you can actually build on this. This is the opening shot of the battle. And who knows when the war will end.
I think if you have almost a full card of title changes, that everyone would be like, what the hell? I've got to make sure I watch every pay-per-view, and that would be smart on their part.
And for the record, Roddy Rob picked nothing but title changes. That's our executive producer for you. So you're going Knock?
I'm going Knock.
All right. What do you got, Medine? You going to join the Knock team train over here?
Are you-
It makes sense.
Are you
That
a Knock
sounded bad.
fan?
Somewhat. I like the strong style, the fact that it's unique. He doesn't really use traditional wrestling moves whatsoever. Every now and then, but I feel like they kind of muted his character by turning him heel. That they could have let him. They're not letting him. They're letting him express himself now verbally, yeah, but not enough, and they've taken away his persona.
See,
Well, his persona
I
was
disagree
driven
with
by
that.
Renee Young in her interviews. I mean, if he doesn't, it's like the funny guy that says all the punchlines. If he doesn't have the straight man to set him up, what is it?
True. I mean, in the ring though, the
Accurate.
presentation.
This is why Adam can't do the show by himself.
The presentation.
Well, yeah, I mean,
muted.
I have to wait for your bad ideas to then come along and suggest
Well,
better.
not my bad ideas. It's
No.
Kevin's bad ideas, according to the board.
Oh, Kevin's terrible. That's why I love Kevin. Actually, that Medine doesn't get it, but that's why I love Kevin. I don't need someone in this room stroking my ego and telling me how great my fucking points are. I need someone to make some points of their own that can either shut me the hell up or that I can shit all over.
What do you mean?
Like Medine last week. Oh, the Team Hell No reunion really solidifies Kane for Hall of Fame. Come on, he was already solidified.
It's
First
true.
fucking ballot.
It was true. I don't know why you're holding on to that still.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It was just spur of the moment shit. I said it.
Hey, but it's
Who did you pick?
That's
Did
a
you
valid
pick
point.
Knock?
I like
Or
that,
did you
though.
pick your boy
you
Hardy?
pick knock.
He did okay.
Well,
Yeah.
no, well, you were.
It just it makes more sense. I'm going with
He
you
was
know what though?
postulating.
I'm going with Knock with a non-title change.
Ooh. Okay.
That'd be a waste of a match.
Yeah, I think that would be a waste. He
I don't
Knock has not had hardly any fucking clean finishes. Okay?
Yeah, that
Just
makes
think
more-
about that.
oh, What are they doing to
Even-
that poor turtle?
Even tonight.
Jeez,
Jeez, what the fuck are we watching?
I don't know.
Thanks for drawing my attention.
I
to
just
that.
I just looked up at that. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Turtle
Anyway,
doing cocaine.
Let's see here. Kevin from Texas says Knock finally wins. Jeff wins and loses the next night to Almas. That's what Vice said. It would actually be 2 nights. He corrects himself. Let's see. He got hurt. He needs to get some time off. They're both picking Knock. Cashmere, Bang Bus, Daniel Price, Stike Leather, all of them. And let's see. Adam, I'm disappointed with you. Teddy says, you know what, Teddy?
Oh man, I have no idea what's going on.
I don't care what you say. We're going on to the next one. It is Team Hell No versus the Shitty Hammermen. Irish, who you got in this fight?
I think that, barring that there are no other wins with no title changes, I think that this would be the match where Team Hell No wins, but there's no title change for some reason. That makes the most sense for me because because Daniel Bryan's still hot, and it still gives him it still gives the Bludgeon Brothers a decent tag team to feud against, while they're trying to build up sanity.
I will agree with you, but I will complete your thought for you. The reason Hell No wins and gets no belts is because The Miz is going to get involved. All he has to do. This is not Extreme Rules, folks. This is a normal fucking tag match. All he has to do is come out and attack either Hell No team member, and they win by DQ. No belt change. You salvage the bludgeon. Hell No doesn't lose. You further the feud for Miz and whatever. The only way they let these fuckers, Team Hell No win the title is so they can do the bullshit, I am the tag team champions. No, I am the tag team champions nonsense again.
Adam just remembered children are listening.
I'm done with it. No, they're not. They're in bed. If they're not, your parents suck, and you probably already know these words because they didn't put you to bed.
You know this is on YouTube, right? They can listen to it whenever they want.
Yeah,
This
but
is true.
right now, this is live.
Gotta get it now.
When
while
will
it's hot.
then be now?
Gotta get it
Soon.
now while it's hot.
Medine, what do you got?
Gotta get it now while it's hot.
Hell No. Shitty Hammermen. Take your pick.
For the pay-per-view, I'm going with Team Hell No.
Hell no.
gotta get
You
the
saying
pop.
belts too?
Yeah, belts too.
Belts and all. Belts and all.
Gonna get the pop.
And I got to disagree with your whole assessment that they're the shitty Hammermen because, like I've told you this before. And you and I agree on this point.
I do. I hate the gimmick. The gimmick is stupid.
But Luke
why,
Harper's
why
one of
not
the
leave
best
them
workers
as
they
the
have.
Wyatts? Why not leave them as the Wyatts?
Because they got to separate Bray Wyatt into
This
the
isn't
into
like
the
you
leaders of
took
worlds.
the APA and turned them into the Bludgeon Brothers. You took the Wyatts and turned them into the Bludgeon. They didn't even. You didn't even need to call them the Wyatts anymore. You could just call them Harper and Rowan, and hand them hammers. You didn't need to do the whole fucking package.
Are you trying to stroke my my nostalgia beard when you bring out the APA, who's one of my favorite tag teams ever?
I got to bring out something to win this argument with you and get you to see my point.
I'm such a huge APA fan. You have no idea. Every
there's
time Old Man Farouk comes down with his shirt and a muffin top hanging out of his pants, I get excited.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Hell no wins for Mika Meach. Kane turns on Daniel Bryan, Juan says.
Too soon.
I wish Jeff could use his theme from 2005 TNA. Cashmere's off topic. Hell no wins by DQ. Miz interferes. Stike agreeing with every point I made. Bludgeons because Kane's going to chokeslam the fuck out of Daniel Bryan. That's from Price. Let's see. Hell no, Miz interferes. That's from Vice. And plus, I think we are going to get Sanity versus Bludgeon at Survivor Series. Stike says, I want to talk about that right here. Okay, hell no wins for Teddy. Bludgeon for Cashmere. Hell no. So Kane can make history is what Bang Bus says. Yeah, and finally get into the Hall of Fame, right, Medine? But the brothers keep the belt, Kevin from Texas says. Kevin,
solidify.
Yeah, Kane turns later, Mika Meach says. Great point, Bang Bus, is what Rob says. I don't know which point. That he can make history?
I think Rhodey actually thinks he's talking to the website. I think that's what he's doing.
Oh, yeah. Rhodey, you're not making comments on Facebook. Go over there.
Yeah.
That's where we need you.
Great point, Bang Bus. Way to pay that college girl $300.
Okay. I believe that Sanity and Shitty Hammermen have a feud in their future.
Absolutely.
Tonight they were partners. Got any comments on that one, Irish?
I definitely see that because, or possibly a bigger faction. Maybe.
I think I could see that for a minute.
Maybe a merger for a little while. Be like this dark faction.
Bludgeoning Sanity.
And don't forget,
that sounds like a Pantera album.
Right?
Here is the point that Bang Bus
Rest
made
in peace.
that
Vinny
Rhodey agreed with.
Yes.
Recently.
And that Irish you talked about off air. They took a red hot Luke Harper off TV for a year for this gimmick because Rowan was hurt.
Luke Harper is an amazing worker who is never given the matches he needs to be in.
Luke Harper was an IC champ.
He was.
A good one. A legit one. It was out of nowhere that he won it, but his run had some good matches, some good title defenses. Why not? Rob was I got it, Daniel Price. Now the board suddenly likes Rob because he's not on here to screw things up.
Ninja, please.
Anyway, it's the final match. AJ Styles versus Rusev. Extreme Rules. 2 questions I got to ask for everybody on here. Main event or not, because this is the only big belt being defended. And then who's your winner? Irish, you start.
It would make sense for this to be main event, but I don't think it's going to be the main event. I think they're going to do something twisted. I'm not sure what yet. But this should be Rusev's time. Rusev has earned this. Like, he has put the time in. He has done the character work, and he is hot. He is still hot, and they got to do it while he's still hot. Like, if he loses this, then there's no point in Rusev Day. It's crap.
All right. Irish is going to celebrate Rusev Day on Sunday.
You've got to have something for AJ to come back against because AJ as a face, it's good for him to be on the back going up.
The chase.
Exactly.
Medine, what's your pick?
Wow, I love the passion.
The passion.
I love it.
Rob's now calling them the shitty, insane Hammermen.
But Rusev Day is over this Sunday. The champ who runs the camp and the one who built the house. And
the house AJ Styles built.
All of that stuff. He's going to bring his hammer.
Yeah, he knocked that Cena house down and built his own in place, and it's been doing a lot better.
Hey, it's still The Rock's house.
And I got to say, Shitty Insane Hammerman was the name of Rob's contracting company that he ran for 2 weeks. It didn't do very well.
The SmackDown Hotel was what The Rock built. This is not The Rock's house, Medine. I don't want to argue semantics with you.
He named the show.
It doesn't matter what you name.
Play it.
No, I don't.
The face ran the
Rob
place.
Made sure
and
I
now
don't have any
there.
of my good sound effects. No Steiner.
Nowadays,
no
it's AJ. You're right.
All right.
Past year and a half.
Cashmere, I could not remember this match, but Luke Harper and Dolph Ziggler at TLC a few years ago stole the show. Rob's agreeing with that.
Daniel Price, you put at me that that note posted for the next pay-per-view got leaked for Joe versus Styles for the WWE title. AJ's retaining. How many times have posters been wrong? So many times.
Yes, there was actually a poster that Joe and Roman were facing, and then the shakeup made that go away because everybody thought Roman was going to win. Like at Mania, it was a Backlash poster for Joe and Roman for the title.
I can think of posters being wrong back to 2000, WrestleMania 2000, when Jericho was on the poster to be in the final four-way, and they replaced him with Mick Foley last minute.
Yeah, Rody Rob is agreeing with you, Medine. He says SmackDown is the Rock show, period.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Not main event, AJ wins for Stike. AJ retains, Daniel Bryce says. No matter what, it's still Rusev Day, and AJ can't take that away. Rusev wins for Mika Meech. Forgot his name because he hadn't been on here in a while. Anaconda Vice main event. AJ goes over. AJ wins for Kevin, the cool one from Texas. I'm sure AJ is happy to put Rusev over, Rhodey says. If that's the way it's booked, I would agree with that. I think AJ's fine with that. Reigns and Lashley on main event, though, Kevin says. Not main event, but what if Aiden turns on Rusev, making him a legit babyface, and it's Aiden that costs Rusev? That is from Bang Bus. That's not a bad idea.
I called that a while ago.
Yeah. Styles, why let your cover athlete lose his title before the video game loses title before it comes out? That's not till October. Are they just going to let him run with the title because he's on the cover of a video game till October?
Just like I've been saying.
Who's on the AJ?
Give him a lengthy title reign.
Was
He's already on a lengthy title reign. He's held it since November.
Was Rollins
going
did Rollins have the title when 2K when 18 came out?
No, he did.
He was on the cover of that one?
He did. Yeah, but he wasn't holding the belt. At least AJ is holding the belt on there. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
You don't have a legit champ right now.
Oh, the love of my life,
Teddy,
Ronda Rousey's on the special edition.
Teddy, you're so wrong. Rusev ain't winning no matter what.
Teddy.
Even if we like him to. That's what Daniel Price says. So that is our predictions. Now,
Teddy, that hurt my feels, man.
we get to do this.
SmackDown presents
Good, bad, and glorious.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Daniel Price, last thought on that last topic, says if Rusev wins, English definitely turns. Imagine the droves of people that would reject English in a WWE title feud. Hey, they rejected Jinder. I think Aiden would do a whole lot better than Jinder did. That's just what I'm going to say.
Aiden actually has charisma.
In our world, that would be great.
Yeah, 5 awards to be had. The good, the bad, the glorious, the creative fail, and the LOL. Guest host, Irish, going to let you kick it off with the good.
Good. All right. As much as you were knocking it, I enjoyed the 5-on-5. I liked it. I mean, it was very by the books and piece, but I enjoyed it because it gave us
that spot heavy sequence at the end. Everybody got their move.
But I mean,
Sometimes
sometimes I gotta have my popcorn though, man.
The Oprah part of the match.
Sometimes I gotta have my popcorn.
You get a pop, and you get a pop, and you get a pop, and you get a pop.
But
and
you
then
know what?
Daniel Bryan, you're gonna pin Eric Young because you look too much like Woody Harrelson.
Yes, he does look like angry neo-Nazi Woody Harrelson.
Oh. Anyway, so.
But I enjoyed the 5-on-5, and I thought it was good, and I think everyone looked pretty good getting out of that.
Yeah, nobody looked bad, but that's the MO. As I segue to Medine, that's the MO of New Day. They make sure that nobody looks bad. Oh, we got a caller. You record fan line. Who is this? Hello.
Turn your radio down. It's breathing.
It's just heavy breathing. Sweet.
I think it's a bad connection.
Could be my mom. It's
Yeah.
possible. Could be. I bet that's Kevin.
That's Kevin.
Oh,
I'm going to be on this show.
Kevin's just calling, just doing that Jason-esque.
What was your good, Medine? What did you say it was?
My good is the job that Paige is doing, actually. Speaking of New Day, wink, wink.
Ninja, please.
No, it is.
All right, wait. Before he goes into that.
Ladies can do stuff now.
Before he goes into that, I would like the board to just spend 20 seconds while we talk about Paige and don't make anything gross. Come on. We've all seen the tapes. Move along.
Anyway, mine is going to agree with Stykes on the board. Sienna Almas finally debuting in a pretty good match with Sin Cara. Almas debuting for Mika Meech as well. I like the brawl because it showed whose sanity is, period. That's from Styke. Yes, but that's all they've done of any worth, Styke. On the positive side is a brawl. Good Irish being here and not Kevin. That's from Teddy. I think Teddy also just likes the name.
Oh, man. I have no idea what's going on.
Hi, Teddy.
Good.
Thanks
Nobody
for the support.
farted when Daniel Bryan was summoning fire. That's from Daniel Price. Cedric retained over Hideo Itami. That's good for Stike. A second one. Cien and Sin Cara having a cool match. That's from Bang Bus. Anyone else notice Sin Cara did the Canadian Destroyer? I did not. I didn't. I didn't. Was that when it was in a thumbnail?
No, it
Because
wasn't.
I didn't pay attention.
It was more like a reverse Frankensteiner.
Big E calling Daniel Bryan the goat face killer.
That was good. I did
Instead of
enjoy that.
Ghostface.
I like that a lot, actually.
It was a clever pun. Good Fox for making Dickface submit a new logo and stage set. Who's he talking about?
I don't know.
Who's Dickface?
Could be anybody.
Yeah. Vice, no idea what you're talking about there, but sure, here's a coin for you. Next, it's our bad. Bad mine is very simple. Main roster, Sanity, 0-3. That's all I got to say. That's bad. That's bad booking because unlike Irish knowing who Asuka is without watching NXT, Sanity is lesser known. You need some victories. I know they're a heel, and in the long run, they don't need victories. But you have Bludgeon Brothers as a heel who's undefeated. Why?
Yeah.
Makes no sense. What do you got, Irish? What's your bad?
I like what you said, and I'd like to come back to that at some point. But my bad is going to be just the waste of a match. The waste of the Nakamura AJ Styles match. They should have gone with Rusev Hardy.
Yeah, we'll take calls later, not in awards. They should have. Rusev Hardy was a perfect way out of that booking. It's a perfect way out.
And Nakamura Styles. I mean, like I have trouble sleeping. I guess I'm going to start watching those matches again to help me out because they're getting boring.
Yeah. What do you got over there, Dean? What's your bad?
The exchanges between Asuka and Ellsworth.
Not very crisp. Looked bad. Even the flip at the end to go into the armbar.
Even when they weren't even making contact with one another, running around, just being around each other looked awkward.
Yeah, the whole thing was bad. Bad Ellsworth, Stike says. Bad James Ellsworth for Bang Bus. Bad Ellsworth for Kevin. Bad the potential that Almas gets pigeonholed into a Del Rio-like gimmick. His English isn't that great, but his wrestling skills are world class. That's from Daniel Price. Give it time. I don't know why the fuck they delayed this shit a month, but let's give it time. This is only his second real match, and the first one was against a jobber. Bad for Kashmir WWE thinking they can book an intergender match. Leave it to the indie promotions. They do it much better. Becky Lynch and James Ellsworth before Survivor Series wasn't horrible. This was fucking horrible. And your fucking lumberjills just start fighting amongst themselves while Ellsworth... Oh.
Adam, that was horrible. The match was actually bad. It wasn't horrible. That outside the ring stuff, though...
That was a waste. The only person... See, the problem they had was...
Becky and Naomi carrying Ellsworth? What the fuck?
But yeah, that was weird. But Becky's the only person they had outside the ring that has any kind of character, really.
Yeah.
Everybody else could be anybody. They could literally be mannequins with wigs.
It doesn't matter. Virtuoso Sports joining us. Welcome, sir. He says, what's up? Anaconda Vice, bad Melsworth. Let's see. Bad Vince still running things. That's for Teddy. And Stike makes a great point. If you want to have an intergender match, you do it with Candice LeRae. I don't know if you've ever seen the matches with her and Gargano, but she's actually wrestled, other men as well. Those are just amazing. I don't know if the husband and wife chemistry, they get to get their aggressions out by having a feud. But Candice LeRae can go. And there's a lot of stuff on the internet that Brian's made me watch that proves that. So
well, I don't know a lot about Candice LeRae. I've heard about her, and that's enough for me to put stock in her from the people I've heard about. But
she's pigeonholed on NXT right now, which is rare to have.
There are certainly people that have worked classic intergender matches for WWE in the past, like Trish Stratus or Lita. So I don't understand why they can't bring some legitimate people. Becky Lynch could actually make that a really good match.
We are forgetting Chyna had some intergender shit, especially when she beat the shit out of J.E. Double Fuckhead. That's from Daniel Price.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And she also had
Chyna.
a program with
Chyna, who's more than earned her place in the Hall of Fame.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Check out Candice LeRae and Adam Cole. Stike says, I have not seen that one. I need to.
The Chyna Chris Jericho stuff was good.
Virtuoso Sports says he's just checking out the landscape of the wrestling tubers. Well, thank you. He says he's part of Blitz Team. If you know what that is, I don't. That doesn't mean anything because I don't know shit on dirt sheet stuff.
Virtuoso Sports, does that mean you work for Dairy Queen?
I stay away from the spoilers so that my dirt sheet people can do that and I can react in real time. But that doesn't mean anything. Let's see. Bianca Belair the greatest. She wins an intergender match, and I don't know if she's ever had one. Don't need proof, Anaconda Vice says. That covers it.
Don't pander.
LeRae versus Rich Swann was also good. That's what Kashmir says. So there's a lot out there to back that statement.
Well, Rich Swann does that in real life, so.
Oh, come on. That's I got to give you this. Cuz I don't know what else to say. WWE needs to hire Joey Ryan so we get the dick spots on TV. With that segue from Teddy, I'm going to Glorious. The Glorious Award tonight, it's the fucking Miz. Even if Irish hadn't pointed out how amazing he is. The Miz tonight, he reeled me in with the polite, normal Miz TV, hell no, interview. As soon as he cued the wrong tape, then he got really gritty and good. I wanted him to just come to blows right then and there, but Kane, of course, there to make sure that doesn't happen.
It's like, you're like a brother to me. You set your brother on fire.
Yeah, that was the line of the week last week. What have you got for Glorious over there, Irish?
Give me a second on that. Go to Medine.
Medine's never ready, but I'll go to him.
Glorious.
Glorious.
Cien Almas and Sin Cara match.
Finally, right?
That is the kind of match I want to watch on television.
Finally.
Ninja, please.
What do you
Finally.
mean?
I'm agreeing with you.
Oh.
Sorry, I don't have my good sound effects, so I'm limited.
I
How about I'll give you this?
Hey, Ma! Can we get some meatloaf? Hey, Mom! The meatloaf!
There were 3 or 4 spots.
We want it now!
All right, shut up.
The meatloaf!
Will, shut up.
Ma, the meatloaf!
Will!
Fuck!
God damn it, Will.
Meatloaf.
Okay.
Rich Swann's on TNA now. Good.
But listen, yeah, that match is what I want to see. There's 2 or 3 spots that you see in that match. You're just like, ooh, like, oh, you want more of that.
Well, and Andrade, that was the tip of the iceberg of what he's capable of, Medine. This guy, I know he's getting a lot of comparison to Eddie, but I think that he could rise quicker to Eddie's ranks. It's not going to take him his whole career to get to the top. I think this guy could be there in a year if booked properly.
Maybe.
Let's see what else we got. Glorious Almas and Sin Cara, hands down, about fucking time. Anaconda Vice has been waiting for that. He keeps giving the bad award every week until we've gotten that. G. Kelly is joining us. Welcome, sir. And I don't know, what are we talking about Rich Swann here? Stike Leather also says Andrade Cien Almas.
Iris said his name.
Oh. You mentioned Rich Swann in a joke, and now
You mentioned Rich Swann.
No, I read it on the board.
It was I brought up the bad stuff.
Oh, Anaconda Vice asked. That's why everybody's doing it.
I brought up the bad stuff, and everyone's like, "Oh."
Val Venus gets to kick Joey Ryan in the crotch on principle. That's what Daniel Price wants to have happen.
My Glorious Award goes to, I like unsung heroes, and I love Aiden English as Rusev's hype man, and I think that whoever called it on the boards a while back, I think that you might be right. Rusev wins the title, and Aiden English costs him the title, and then Aiden English goes heel or goes some like bizarre like pseudo heel. I think Aiden English, you got to start paying more attention to him because they're gonna start settling some way for him to mess up Rusev in the next month. Rusev's gonna win the title, and Aiden English is gonna make it up. Watch Aiden English. Every time he's on screen, I always have my eye on him.
All right. So, Glorious on the board. Daniel Price says the forthcoming WWE presentation of Lord of the Rings featuring James Ellsworth as Gollum. It's a long way to get to that one, but it was probably funnier before you typed it all out. Glorious Cien Almas, now just bring back Rey Mysterio and have them in a feud. That's what's best for business, Cash says.
Calm down.
Well, also, didn't we have a dirt sheet that Rey had a contract out there?
He's still
but
working.
He hadn't signed it.
Right. Yeah, he's still he sold basically his rights for the game.
Because they wanted him to do more more dates than he wanted to. He wants a Legends contract. They want to finish his career basically.
Right.
Because those knees, oh man,
he's still going though.
But him and Cien Almas would be a great match.
It would.
Oh, yeah.
But are we pigineholing them because those are the only 2 Latinos that would be on the roster?
Okay, so
everybody being Rey Mysterio.
Yeah. That's I saw something where someone was talking about Vince McMahon's opinions of every other lucha wrestler. He's like, "Be Rey Mysterio, damn it!"
Yeah. Oh, that was. Leo Rush promos are more swagged out than Velveteen Dreams promos, Vice says. I think they're very similar, but Leo Rush has a little bit too much of a Webster vibe sometime with me.
Velveteen Dream is smooth.
Actually, Leo Rush reminds me of, the little kid from Role Models. He was also in Fred Claus. I can't think of his name.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
But yeah, that little kid.
I like boobs.
Right. Just something simple, right like that. Creative fail. AJ Knock Part 7. Just book the tag match. No fucking Teddy Long shit. Out of you, Paige. Or book Rusev and Hardy and then make the tag match.
Agreed.
Either way, you fucked up. And it would be great to have Knock on commentary. Just sit there.
No speak English.
With Aiden, and Aiden asks some questions, and he does. Yeah, no speak English. What do you got over there? What's your creative fail, Medine?
Creative fail had to be
The Knicks?
Too soon.
Building
Last
franchise.
20 years.
No, as funny as it was, it had
Drafting
to be
Patrick Ewing?
the 5. Yeah, probably.
Cold envelope.
I'm not a big Ewing guy. But anyway, it would be that
How can you not be?
That 5-man promo with Kane, Daniel Bryan, and the New Day. A little bit cheese at the end where I was just like,
Okay. I'll give it to you.
It was funny, but it was like,
The reason I'm not a Knicks fan, as someone who was born and raised in New York, is because of Patrick Ewing. Because I am from Syracuse, and Patrick played for the dreaded rival Georgetown Hoyas.
Back when they actually had conferences.
Oh.
Real conferences.
And I'm telling you, my earliest
Big East.
memories are him in the
Big
Carrier
East.
Dome playing Ronnie Cycli and fucking bullshit other guys.
Yeah, you're dating yourself.
Ronnie Cycli, the Lebanese dream.
There you go. What do you got over there, Irish? What's your
Hey,
creative
we're going to
fail?
turn this
Creative
to
fail,
an NBA.
that Lumberjills thing was so stupid. I mean, they're doing nothing, and then they have them fight against each other. For what purpose? What does that serve? Besides getting Asuka to do the splash spot where she knocks everyone down. That's the only reason why they had that. That's it.
And she looked unsteady on that spot.
She did.
I don't know if she was supposed to do that or if that was on purpose.
But I want to go out on a limb, and I'm just going to go out there and say this now so it's on record. Out of all the women on SmackDown, I would go with Asuka.
Okay.
We had that conversation during the show.
Good for you.
I just wanted to
If Noah were here to ask you that question, then that's the answer.
I go with Asuka.
Creative fail, Ellsworth. That was just a dumpster fire in a land full of toxic waste and nuclear warheads. That's from Daniel Price. Another person in a shark cage. That's from Stike. Creative fail. The creative team for Hell No. My girl goes, wait, that red guy still wrestles? Why? Fuck the Carrier Dome, Daniel Price says.
Look, mayors are people too.
That place has some fucked up hoodoo on VTech. Also, you have to hold on to your kids when you leave the Carrier Dome because they will blow away. And I do not mean that like in any metaphor.
You saw it.
No, my parents used to grab my hands. It was the best thing in my life. I would swing the fuck out as you leave the Carrier Dome because the air is getting let out. And you're just walking out in droves, and it blows you away. And my parents would just hold on to my hands.
Teddy,
and I would kind of fly for half a second.
Teddy, why are you talking about soccer right now? What?
No wonder you like comic books.
Yeah, dude. I can fly. I should also like Peter Pan. Creative fail. Whoever keeps letting Big E do that spear from the apron to the floor, he's seriously going to mess himself up or someone else. Cashmere says, it is really dangerous. That much weight. But then again, every fucking buddy does that on the roster now.
Yeah.
Everybody. Let's see.
We had what? 2 suicide dives during the show today. We had like at least 2 major moves off the apron onto the floor. I mean, like it's not exciting as much anymore.
And Bang Bus, you've been on point all night, but now you have failed. And how did you fail? He says he's so excited that SmackDown's going to go to 3 hours. All that means is we're going to get an hour of recap when they go to Fox and get 3 hours.
Daniel Price, you don't need to make a voodoo doll of McNabb and send it to Adam. I've already got him one for when his child was born.
Whatever. My Eagles have finally got a title.
Ugh,
it don't matter now. I am the champs until kickoff of the new season. And I'm going to rub that shit in everybody's face, especially here in Panther Town. What do we got next? We've got. Do you even have any of this, Medine? Am I just wasting time on the sound effect?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
You got a little bit. All right, it's our Mud Report.
I came across something interesting this afternoon. I don't know how interesting really it was in the grand scheme, But we got invaders. It seems that with the coming up of, I guess, a second huge pay-per-view in October. They're not really naming it right now, but it's supposed to be a mega pay-per-view with, maybe six figures of people in the stands, whatever.
Mega.
Yeah, they're going to be calling it some type of Mania. In other words, by 2020, they plan on making a second Mania outside of the United States.
Is it going to be in Saudi so that they can pay the women for the
gonna
night
be in
off?
Different places.
Oh.
It's going to be in different places, apparently, starting in 2020 when Fox goes with WWE also. They're going to go abroad. And in October, supposedly.
You got anything interesting? Because
That's not interesting?
You made me look at Dick Van Dyke on TV.
Like,
Really?
I'm
Really not interested about
I'm
a
Medine,
second
you are
huge pay-per-view.
you are boring me to death right now.
Really?
As long as right now that is just
It's going to happen.
hearsay. No, that's a stupid
Watch.
idea.
Watch it happen.
I'm not saying it,
It
won't
already
happen.
has. It already
I'm not
has.
saying it won't happen.
It already has.
I'm
Medine-
saying I don't
Medine-
want to talk about it now and then get disappointed
Medine,
later.
you are so boring that Rob is over here eating
I'm
an
eating-
ice cream sandwich, and that is more interesting to me than what you're saying.
I'm eating too.
That's a very insightful, Irish. You were also on a roll like Bang Bus, and then you just went downhill with that one. Is that all you got?
No, yeah, actually.
You
All right, nice job, Medine. Okay.
now,
finish.
Bang Bus says UK needs a
me the
WrestleMania-like
good-
show. The crowd is great
let's-
and hilarious with the random chants.
Oh,
You know
dude.
what? Cover this stuff on Monday. I got shit to do during the day.
I
I'm not
do.
trying to be looking
well,
shit up.
we assigned
Get
this to
somebody in
Kevin,
front of a screen
and
with
then
a
he
mouse.
hasn't shown up since.
If the UK gets a WrestleMania type show or something like that, then I want Bailey to win in that show because Bailey does so amazing in the UK crowds. They love her.
Oh yeah, they like the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube men. Ready, Medine?
This day in wrestling history.
Stike, what are you talking about? TLC will be taking place in December instead of September. It's been in December for a while.
It has.
Yeah. I don't know what he means. There was one time, remember, it was tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs.
Maybe he's switching it.
Yeah, the stairs thing was stupid.
Oh, yeah, maybe you got it backwards. He's saying that one's being the one moved up to September. Anyway. What do you got? It's the most must-play trivia show in MOWP history. Irish, you're going to make your debut here with it. Let's go to our host, Medine.
All right, everyone. That's racist.
I know. That's why I played it.
What? I don't have any. Play the Jew one. You don't have any
Please,
disparaging ones.
listen to my
No, that's not
voice.
bad enough.
Take it from the wise old Jew.
That just makes you seem better. Anyway.
Well, I am better. I don't need to seem.
Oh, God. You need to answer this question. Who beat who? Edge or Bradshaw? I brought it up just for you, buddy.
One time I want who beat who, the limo or Vince. Who beat who? What did you say, Bradshaw? Or?
Edge or Bradshaw?
Was this Bradshaw or JBL?
Bradshaw.
I'm going to go with Edge.
This is probably back in the Acolytes, not APA days, Brood versus Acolytes. So I'm gonna say Bradshaw.
No, I think it's APA. I think it's APA Edge and Christian days, and I think it's Edge over Bradshaw.
Okay. So we're splitting the room here. JBL for Teddy. Cashmere says Edge. Ron Simmons for JD, who obviously never knows what's happening.
That was great, though.
Damn!
Anaconda Vice says Bradshaw. Juan says Edge. Bang Bus says the match didn't happen. It's a trick question.
Bang Bus, you're a trick question.
Medine, who is right?
I do throw those in from time to time.
Edge for Stike. Who's right, Medine?
The answer is Edge.
That's for Irish. That's for Cash. That's for Juan. That's for Stike.
Damn!
That is for Bang Bus. That is for Anaconda Vice. That is for me. That is for Teddy. And this is for JD. What's next, Medine?
Second question is, how long did it take? Closest without going over.
I'll go 2 minutes.
2 minutes. You're going to go low. You know what? It's his first time on the show, Medine. I have to teach him a lesson. I'm going to go 2 minutes, 1 second.
You motherfucker.
Teddy is going 420. Juan has wisened up to the ways of the Jew, and he's going 421. Bang Bus has 625. 17 minutes, 4 seconds for Vice.
A Bradshaw Edge match?
Wow. Wow, Vice. What stipulation do you think that's having? Rhodey's getting in on the game. He says 422. 7:30 for Cashmere, 13 minutes for Stike. What's the answer?
Please be 2 minutes exactly.
The answer is 3 minutes and 1 second. Adam alone wins the point.
That is for me.
You should give yourself like 10.
This is the only question where only one person can get the point, and I took it tonight.
You son.
So now we're tied 1-1. What's the next question, Medine?
All right. How many matches?
That's for you.
How many matches were there on this evening? 5, 6, 7, or 8?
5, 6, 7, 8. Schlemiel. Schlemazel. No. No.
Incorporated.
Only the old fuckers get that one.
I'll go with 8.
8.
Was there a pay-per-view on that following Sunday?
I can't answer that question.
Yeah.
You don't know or you won't answer?
I'm going to go with 6. I like 6.
I'm not sure.
On the board, Juan says 5. Bang Bus says 6. Vice says 5. Teddy says 6. 7, Texas for Kevin. 7 for Cashmere. JD, of course, fucked up. He picked 1. He's the only one who writes in answers on multiple choice. And 7 for Stike. Who's right?
The answer is 7 matches.
7 matches?
7.
7. Stike wins. Cash wins. Kevin from Texas wins.
Is that including dark matches?
There were none that
No.
evening.
Teddy, Vice, me, Bang Bus, Juan, and Irish all lose. Daniel Price has a great quote from Heyman. He says, "You want to know why you're WWE champ to JBL?" He says, because Triple H didn't want to work on Tuesdays.
Tuesdays,
Heyman to that useless douche in a cowboy hat. I love it. Teddy says he didn't get one right. What do we got next?
All right. Next question is, where did this take place? Did it happen in San Diego, San Francisco, or San Jose?
Isn't that the same city?
I don't know. I don't know where I left my heart, and I don't know where I get Rice-A-Roni. I think that's the same city.
I'm going to go with San Jose.
I'm going to go with the San Francisco treat because I want Rice-A-Roni now. Board is catching up. Let's see what they got for us. San Jose for Juan. San Diego, Whale's vagina for Bang Bus. That's what it means.
Yes.
San Jose for Cashmere. San Diego, Anaconda Vice. I bet you they're all going to pick something with a San in it, unless Medine is fucking us over with a trick here. San Diego.
And the answer is San Antonio, isn't it, Medine?
For Teddy, San Jose for Stike. What do you got, Medine?
I've been known to do that from time to time.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
But not tonight. The answer is San Jose.
Boom!
I was the only one, by the way, who picked San Francisco. What the fuck?
Booyah, Grandpa. The bingo game is over.
So that is for Irish, Cashmere, Juan, Stike Leather. The losers are me, Vice, Teddy.
Hey, Mom!
Oh, man. I have no idea what's going on.
Don't play the Meatloaf quote again. We don't have 30 seconds
I
for
hit the wrong fucking button.
It's like a remix.
My name's
See,
Adnan.
I'm not even going to let him die.
I just paddle things until it works.
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
All right, here we go. Next question. How many times, rough estimate, did Ron Simmons have to carry Bradshaw's ass in a match? Oh, wait, that's not real. That's from Daniel Price. What is the next question, Medine?
The last question is, what year did this take place? Was it 1999, 2000, or neither?
1999, 2000, or neither. Here you go.
I'm going to go with neither.
If you say neither, then it has to be what you said, APA versus Edge and Christian. I think this is still back in the Brood. So I'm going 99.
I think it's 2001.
Neither for Teddy, neither for Juan. 99 for Cashmere. Anaconda Vice wants Irish to booby trap Kevin's chair. Kevin says...
Oh, that's already been done.
The Kevin Texas says 99. 06 for JD. Neither Stike, neither Bang Bus. 99 Vice. What is it, Medine?
The answer is 2000. No, everyone got it wrong.
I as I hit the coin, I was like, let me see. Wait, I don't have any names to say earn that fucking coin. So
and
Medine
the winner is
for stumping
Medine.
us.
Medine is the winner.
Yeah, for stumping us. What do we get, Medine?
You get nothing. You lose.
Just like Rob, because I don't have my sound effect to play that. True or false, Bradshaw tried way too hard to be Blackjack Mulligan, Daniel Price said.
True.
Yeah, he was trained by him. Of course he did. And I think JD fell asleep on his keyboard. It is that time. It's final thoughts. Let's wrap this bitch up. Leave it on for an hour.
Why do I have to punch Kevin in the face?
Why not? I mean, if you come back, which I hope you do.
What do you mean?
On a night that we have Kevin, you will understand.
What do you mean? He's not staying?
I hope he stays, but I can't speak for the man. He's been invited. He has an open invite.
Yeah.
I work like 80 hours a week, so I gotta get it when I can.
Oh, we got a caller. Now is the time for calls. Everybody on the board, get your final thoughts ready. Who is this on the You Record fan line?
Hello?
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 Hi.
Hey, who's this?
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, this is Frank. This is a first-time caller.
Oh, hey, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I've been watching your show for a long time, man. I just want to say it's good. It's a good show.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, I always like the trivia. They always did.
Yeah, Medine's got a classic theme going on, and Rob's revived trivia on Rawsome to bring some fun to that show. So,
my friend actually wants to speak to you. Here, let me put him on the. He wants to talk about SmackDown. He has a lot to say about the show.
Oh yeah, I bet he got a big push when he moved to SmackDown, didn't he?
All right, be right back.
You know who this is, don't you? You know where this is going.
I have a feeling, yeah.
Medine does. Irish doesn't.
Hello?
Hello?
This is Chris Benoit. I have returned from the grave.
The Crippler Crossface on the line. Kevin from Texas says, don't say his name. Don't say his name. You knew it was going to happen.
Damn it. Who Candyman'd us?
You knew. Well, we didn't let him say it 3 times. So as long as we don't let him say it 3 times, he won't show up and cause a tragedy. That will make the cover of People magazine.
I'll just. Ouch.
Wait, I went too far.
No.
Fuck. I never know the goddamn line.
It's so good. It's just like, I guess we got to pray to Eddie Guerrero every time someone mentions Chris Benoit. Just kind of counterbalance it.
Anyway. So let's see. Final thoughts. Medine, do you have any? Do you have any thoughts at all?
That's a good question.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist.
There's that.
That's the devil. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
The guy.
The guy. That's the power he has over Vince. You fucking signed your soul to me. You're gonna make me fucking Grand Slam champion in 4 years, first ballot Hall of Famer. What's all that stuff that what's his nuts used to say? RJ Black, all that shit, tugging on Roman's junk.
This is my final thought.
Hey, Berto, you're late.
So you have your actual UFC.
Berto's asking if Rob gained weight. He thinks Irish is Berto.
I'm not Rob. Although Rob and I were at our wedding, we were one of 3 white men there, and I was mistaken for Rob like probably 30 times.
Well, you're bald, and except for the facial hair color,
it's
I
like
could
one
see
of the
that.
classic American looks right there.
Yeah, bald with a beard.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be from Green Bay for that one.
Nope. Final thought: AJ holding on to that belt is a good thing because you have your Universal Champion showing up at UFC events more than he showed and doing more. He actually cut a promo. I don't know if you watched it. He actually cut a promo, decent one at that, but whatever. He's doing more over there. This belt that he's had forever.
Don't worry.
He's right. It's fine. He's had this belt forever, and you need a legitimate champion. So give it to AJ Styles. Let him hold the belt throughout when the game comes out, October, into Survivor Series. See where it goes. Try to build him as a great champion of all time in the short stint that he will have in WWE, because pretty soon he's going to be gone. So use him well while you have him. That's my final thought.
Irish, glad to have you tonight. Want to give me a good final thought?
Thank you. So I want to throw
anything's better than the shit in the middle, so the bar was low for you.
And I want I want to throw this out for you. If we get, like I was talking about earlier, the Aiden English Rusev split, I would love to see Vicky Guerrero as his mother-in-law come back in for a guest spot, because no one gets under people's skins like Vicky Guerrero's screams. When she came back at WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, I thought everyone was going to lose their mind.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Don't you have that one?
I think that could be something that might happen.
All my sound effects say file not found. I don't know what some update happened. Rob will blame me, I'm sure.
Oh, file not found. That's why Rob doesn't have any more kids.
Yeah.
Because they're all file not found.
Make a good lucha thing.
Yeah, but I got that button still works. Thanks, Rob. Final thoughts. Same people who want Lesnar gone are the same people who are pissed he's doing UFC things that will see him leave. That's what Berto's... That's the way of the world right now, Berto. That's what happens.
I don't necessarily want to see him gone. Just take the title off of him and let it be a legitimate title if that's what you really want to do with it.
And Berto is giving you a nod, Irish. He says you have a smoother voice than Rob, so you get a thumbs up for him. We are taking a call. It's from 718. Let's find out who this is.
New York. New York.
New York, New York, big city of dreams. Who's on the You Record fan line?
Actually, it's probably a Burrow.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. What's up?
Can you hear me?
What's good? Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, we can hear you. Who is this?
Oh, this is Bob.
Bob, what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much, man. I've just been watching SmackDown. It's a good show. I like the New Day. They're very good.
The New Day, huh? What do you like about the New Day?
Oh, you know, they wrestle good and they have pancakes. So I like them.
So, I see 718, but it sounds like you're from Canada, Bob.
Yeah, that was going to go there too.
Well, yeah, I'm visiting New York for a little bit. I'm from actually from New Zealand, so I just came over from a trade school, and I'm here for a while.
Oh, well, welcome to Marked Out.
Hey, thank you. And I wanted to ask you guys, what is your opinion on New Japan?
Ooh.
Our opinion on New Japan is pretty much it's very, very high, and we wish that we could watch it more than Raw right now, and are trying to cover it more. All In and the stuff that they're doing over here, I really think that they are a TV contract away from being a true competitor to WWE. If they had a TV deal, even if it's a low one like Sci-Fi or some channel that's not on every
Spike,
every whatever cable provider package, I think that's what they need. I think that's what's missing.
I think also.
Yeah, and Raw has been just so it's boring right now. It's not good.
Yeah, I have two words for why Raw is boring. First one's Roman. Second one is Reigns.
Yeah.
Also, they're missing a lot of key players like Chris Benoit, and they're also missing Eddie.
Oh, come on. Okay, thanks, pal.
Got us.
The inconsistent accent. How do you not know that he got us?
I know.
He's from New York.
He almost had me for a second.
Yeah, he probably had his neighbors like chiming in there.
That was a good one.
Bang Bus, we've talked about this. Will we react to All In? I would love to. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult because we have to figure out a way to broadcast the reaction where it's in real time. Let's see. What else do we have on here? On the board.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah. He at least he put his real number there, so I would.
I commend
yes,
the effort.
Teddy, you can call in if you can figure out how to call America. You asked this before, and your dumbass can't figure it out.
Hey, Rob says he felt it coming, and Medine, usually you sneak it better into Rob, but he usually can't see it.
No, this time he got me.
No, when Rob's not in the director chair, he's much smarter. His attention span is on point. He doesn't have to hit all these stupid buttons and keep track. All he has to be is...
He's an angry elf.
That's all he has to do. And that's why he knew it was coming.
No, he threw me off when he was like, I'm from New Zealand. I went to a trade school in
Yeah,
Canada.
I was like, that makes no sense.
No, I was like, wait a minute, what?
He sounded like he was on his way to Tim Hortons to place an order.
He didn't even
That's all I'm
sound
saying.
like he was Canadian. He sounded like he was from Minnesota.
I ate a lot.
Yeah.
Which is pretty much Canadian anyway.
Anyway, Rob felt a disturbance in the force and then realized it was just gas.
Accurate.
Okay, let's see who this is, because this is not from the 718 area code. This is from...
He's got burner
Hi,
phone.
is this Chris Benoit?
Okay, this has got to be from overseas, because this is too many damn numbers. Is this Teddy?
Yes, this is Teddy. No, Adam, I just want to ask, who do you think should headline the Hall of Fame next year? That's what I want to ask.
I don't think they'll headline it. I think the dead representative is going to be Vader. I hope. Headliner. Wow. A headliner for next year.
Taker.
Taker would have to be done, and I don't think he's ready to say that.
He just had a 6-man this past weekend.
Yeah.
No, I think Chris Benoit.
Oh shit!
It's still Teddy though.
Nah.
It had to be Teddy because look at the damn number.
Yo,
there's too many digits.
He got burner phones.
No, there's too many
Stop taking
digits
calls.
there. 353-831.
The phone's gonna explode.
I can definitely say
That shit was hilarious.
that he will never be in the Hall of Fame.
Nah, hell no.
And I do think that was Teddy. I do not think that I mean, he was sticking with the gimmick that JD is trying to bring to the show.
That was funny.
But I believe that anyway.
It's not funny after tonight, guys.
Final thought. Yeah, good way to end the show with some things. Daniel Price says Katie Vick is going to be the dead inductee hat trick next week or next year, joining Vader and apparently Chris Benoit. Wow. You know, sometimes it's better to laugh when you want to cry. And sometimes it's better to just end the show than go any further from what we've done. Tune in next time. Same smart time, same smart channel.
How good was this?
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.